seasonal products can definitely help with your dropshipping store. Don't believe me? Hell no! Well, guess what? I've been selling freaking pools like crazy, and this pandemic has been helping, and it's hot as hell right now. Look at me, I'm sweating. Let's go ahead and talk about how you can do the same thing.
So what's up, guys? This is 𝗏𝗏𝗥𝗘𝗦, and you have reached the 𝗏𝗏𝗥𝗘 e-com channel. If you want to learn how to make money online or offline, then you need to be right here. I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller. I'm also an honorably discharged Air Force veteran. Graduated from Penn State and started a career as a software engineer and leveraged that to build my businesses. If you guys have any questions on how to make money, you're gonna find all your answers right here, so stay tuned.
Woo! So, what's going on, man? How are you people doing out there in YouTube land? We are gonna be talking about how you can use seasonal products to start bumping up your drop shipping sales, start making some money, getting out there and living your best life ever. Now, I know you guys are always saying, yeah, but Riga, you say don't do seasonal products, like we should have evergreens, blah, blah, blah. And this is true, all right? You should focus mainly on your evergreen products, okay? Focus on your evergreen. But seasonal products are a very good way to help boost them sales up, okay? You don't believe me? Look at me right now. I'm sweating through my shirt. It's hot. It's hot, all right? It's like Satan's butthole after chili night. It's hot. It's like slavery hot right now, okay? So just hear me out. If I'm burning the hell up, what do you think people who's sitting at home with their little brats doing right now on a weekend? They want to get outside. So they probably buying blow-up pools and all that stuff, little floaties, the whole nine. Don't believe me? Well, guess what? I've been selling a whole lot of them. I've been selling blow-up pools like a mug and little water wings, little swimmies and stuff like that, selling them like crazy. And my next door neighbor, Little Cow, Little Cow, you're not going to be in this video, but I'm talking about you. Little Cow and my other neighbors, Darren from the UK, sounds like from Australia though, but they got pools. They got these little blow-up pools. They've been out in the driveway, and them kids been splashing. They've been splashing around, water everywhere, just getting water all over all the things. Got the little pool accessories, hitting each other over the head, little squirty things. Seasonal product, guys. Seasonal product. And guess what? They've been flying off the shelves. Okay, certain things will sell. Okay, certain things will sell, especially seasonal. Usually outdoor equipment, especially with this pandemic. People can't really go to the pool. You can't crowd. You don't want to get the Ronas. You don't want to die. Well, what's the next best thing? You get your own little pool. You have your kids out there like Little Cow out there splashing around. You got a little water stuff. You got a little shoes, having a good time. Good time. And guess what? People like me is capitalizing, making money. And guess what? My neighbors don't even realize I'm the dirtbag that's been hiking the prices up a little bit to make a little money. Sorry, guys, but I got to make a living too. And I'm going to help you guys do the same thing. So let's talk about it. Why you need to have these seasonal products. Okay, guys, so why do you need seasonal products and not just your evergreen? Well, in case you guys have not seen, there is generally a drop-off of sorts during certain periods of the year. Now, not so much right now because people are home, the whole pandemic thing, yada, yada, yada. But more often than not, when people are on vacation and stuff, they're not buying items. They're not doing all that good jazz. They ain't shopping. Oh, hi, GTR. My GTR is down here in the parking lot. So people are going to stop shopping, during their vacation time and all that. So your sales are going to slump. Now, your evergreen products, when the sales drop off, how do you kind of counteract that? You start selling seasonal items. Case in point, it is hot. I am sweaty. I am drenched right now. Roughneck's Gear. You guys check that out. roughnecksgear.com. Get you some merch. I'm drenched. I'm soaking through my shirt. That means it's hot outside. What do people do when it's hot? They usually go swimming. They usually get in the water to take the hose and spray themselves down. But if you're in Philly, you find a fire hydrant, you just crack that mug open and just spray it everywhere, and the police come. But normal people, they usually get, pool equipment. If they have a pool, they get little floaties. They get some water wings for the kids, little ducky things around the waist. In my case, a little life jacket, because I can't swim all that strong. I know, cut me some slack, all right? Stereotypical, I know. But it'll really help you having those seasonal items because people are looking for those. And especially right now with this pandemic, people aren't going on as many vacations because now if you get someplace, you got to quarantine for 14, 15 days, whatever the hell it is. Then you got to come home and quarantine. People ain't trying to deal with all that. They ain't trying to catch the Rona. So what they doing is they spending time at home with their loved ones, with their friends. They getting real close, cuddling up, going out there laying in they above ground or in ground pools. You know what that means? They got to have some floaties and stuff. And that's where you come in. Your sales are a little slow, a little stagnant on your evergreen products, but that's okay because seasonal products are taking off. Lawn chairs, people sitting outside, they got the little koozies with their, shotgun blast Michelob Ultras and all that, or their White Claws. Got the little koozies, taking sips. Maybe their dogs are outside with them, so they got a little sun protector for their dog and all that. So that's what you guys need to start looking at, because seasonal products are always going to do really well during those particular seasons. Guess what? When it starts getting cold, you can get those personal heaters. Personal heaters to keep the hands warm, because guess what? You can't always cuddle up with your pretty young thing out in public, right? So, you get your little hand warmers out there. Keep them hands nice and supple, nice and warm, okay? And the reason why some of these, evergreen products start dropping off is just basic trends, guys. Like, you're not always going to have, the hottest things. People are about to argue right here, so you might hear something. So, huh? What? Oh, what's up, man? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm talking to my man over there. So, the reason why your evergreen products aren't always going to be so hot is just because, they go through ebbs and flows, just like anything else. You might have a really hot product, and then it just kind of falls out of favor, right? So you might not be able to keep that moving. Case in point, some of my shirts, like my hoodies and things like that, are kind of falling out of favor because guess what? It's hot, slavery hot. So guess what? People are not going to necessarily be buying those as much, even though they buy them all year round. They're not buying them as heavy because guess what? It's hot, and people ain't going to be buying, hot stuff when it's hot. They don't want to be warm. They want to be cool. And while these are in the geek niche, so people who are purchasing these hoodies, they're more or less buying them for the novelty aspect and not necessarily just to keep warm. It does ebb and flow. That's just what it is, guys. And sometimes car products, we go through a period. Same thing when I'm selling like coilovers, exhaust systems, stuff like that. People will generally buy heavier in the spring months and in the winter, spring, fall, winter time, stuff like that, because they want to get their cars finished when their cars are sitting down, not out and about, showcasing all the good stuff, when things are generally being built. Okay, during the summertime, people aren't buying near as heavy just because the cars are already done, or they're just going to rock with what they got for the time being, and they don't necessarily want to spend the extra cash until they've saved up. They're going out on vacation, they're doing all these things like we mentioned before, so they don't have the money. All right, that's just the way it goes. So make sure you have those seasonal products. All right, make sure you have those seasonal products. Now let's talk about when should you start getting into those seasonal products. Now that you should be selling them, when should you get involved? When should you start listing? Let's go ahead, let's talk about it. You start listing seasonal products, whether that be for summer, winter, spring, all that stuff, or maybe Christmas, New Year's, things like that. Well, right now it's full swing summer. It's hot as hell, okay? You're probably a little late to the party to start getting on pool items and all that, okay? If you were going to be getting into the summer niche or the summer season, you probably should have started months ago, back in like April, back when spring was still going, because that way it doesn't matter whether you're on Shopify, eBay, or Amazon. People have seen your ads if you're running on Shopify, and people have had enough time to purchase your product on Amazon, and your sales rank has had enough time to go up. So now you're naturally going to be on the first page or second page, whatever, as opposed to having to run all this PPC. Now it can help, right? PPC can help you on Amazon, but at this level you're going to be running so much PPC because people are already ranked higher than you, so your ACoS is going to be through the roof. I mean, your ACoS is going to be 100%, if not more than that. All your sales are going to come from paid traffic. You don't want that. Okay, you want your sales to come organically over time, especially on platforms like Amazon and eBay, where the traffic is essentially free. Now with Shopify, I mean, obviously you're going to be paying for it, but you want to keep that ad spend down as well. So people who are naturally looking, for summer equipment and stuff like that, they're going to be more inclined to purchase. So now each one of those people that click, that's a potential customer, as opposed to, if you were to start in like winter or something like that for summer, like you're just kind of screwing yourself. You get around in spring, people are going to be thinking about it, and by the time summer hits full swing, these people have already seen your ad enough to know that they want to purchase from you, so it's more convincing. They're going to be more likely to purchase without having to see 5, 6, 7 of your ads. Okay, when you're getting into things like that, you're getting into seasons, you're getting into like little holidays and stuff like that, you want to make sure you are well out. Easter, you shouldn't be listing like a week before Easter. You should be weeks, if not a month out from Easter. Okay, the 4th of July, you should be listing, presumably towards May, like middle of May, and maybe into June. But realistically, you want to be getting involved in May. Okay, You don't want to be sitting here so far out that people are like, yeah, whatever, and you're just wasting money. But you don't want to be so close as to where other people, your competitors, have already, taken the market share from you. Okay, that's what's most important, making sure that you do your job and get right where you need to be at the right time. Getting your products in front of people at the right time, that's what it's all about, guys. And, like I said, with your evergreen products, they're gonna falter. They're gonna, rise and fall. Your sales are gonna come on strong sometimes, other times not so much. So having these seasonal sales to pump you up will be a good way to make sure that your money consistently keeps growing, all right? So hopefully that has helped you out, people. Hopefully you take these strategies, you go ahead and you start getting your seasonal products up. If you're going to be listing seasonal products for like fall time or whatever, you might want to get into that right around, the end of this month, August. All right, just giving you a little taste. All right. So that being said, man, hopefully you guys will check out the links below in the description. You guys will, get you some merch. Rock it out. Make sure you tag me in your stories if you do. So be safe, be smart. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace out.